Everything is go. T-minus 12. T-minus 10. We have go for engine start. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. We have liftoff of Challenger in Space Lab 2. The shuttle has cleared the tower.
Tower clear. Roll program initiated. Challenger. Houston now controlling. They'll be throttling down to 65% throttles on their main engines. Now throttling down. Now at 65%.
All started in probably the mid-60s when I had a 396 425 horsepower Corvette, and that was followed for a short period of time by a Cobra, and then another had a 1968 Lamborghini Miura. Then I had a couple of four-seater Ferraris, the old 330 GTCs. The 1976 Turbo, which was the first one that came out in this country, which I sold to my partner, and then I had a 1978 Turbo, which in 1980 was stolen. Followed by a GTS 308 Ferrari, and then I got a 928 Porsche, which I had for 5 years, and then culmination in what I call my supercar, which is this car, the 930S Porsche. I'm 6'3" and weigh just under 250 pounds, and that's one of the reasons that I chose this automobile. Seating position in this car is excellent. It's extremely comfortable, and it's big enough that I can sit in it and drive it very comfortably, which some of the other cars, the smaller Ferraris, etc., I cannot do. The seating positions are extremely comfortable. Vision is marvelous, both front, side, and rear. The wing in the back does not alter vision at all. Side vision is excellent. This car is much different than the original street turbos, and I can say that with a little conviction because I had a 76 and a 78. But performance-wise on the street, handling on the street, it is absolutely marvelous. As long as you have respect for the engine hanging way out the back and getting on it really hard coming out of a corner, and if you do, you're going to learn a sad lesson. With a little respect, it is a superb handling car.
Ryan's comments are well taken, but nothing new to veteran 911 owners. The 930S offers proven Porsche reliability, excellent quality, and is probably the best buy in the $80,000 to $90,000 range. You can buy a standard turbo at $50,000 plus, but the S offers exclusivity.
This car is entirely produced by the Porsche factory. Somewhere along the line, when the car gets ordered, it's meant to be a regular 930. Then it gets taken off the assembly line at a certain stage and goes to the customer sports department, which is in Zuffenhausen, and the fenders, the flares, the side steps, everything gets added to the car while the car is still unpainted in a raw condition. All these modifications can be selected from a catalog that Porsche has, and it's called Sonderwunsch program, which means sort of special wish book for Porsche owners. And the special fenders, the flares are being put on, and the ducts are being installed into the fenders. But then the 944 headlights get hand fit into the fenders. The grills get put in, the side skirts get put on, and of course the front spoiler, and at that time the front oil cooler gets installed. Once the body modification has been accomplished, the car then goes back to the assembly line and takes a normal course like all the others. For instance, it goes into the dink bath, so everything gets covered, the add-on and the old stuff, and then it goes back onto the assembly line and gets prepared for the special options that are being installed in this particular car. The special paint job that you see on this car, it's called pearl white metallic. It is not a very popular color with the Porsche factory. As a matter of fact, they did not want to paint it, and they actually had to do it about 4 or 5 times before they were happy with the result. After we received the car here in California, got it through customs, we then removed the engine and took the engine completely apart and made certain modifications. Some of them that are coming from our 962 programs, like inside modifications on the crankcase for better oil flow, polishing. We enlarged the intake ports. We put different camshafts in the car, fitted a K27 turbo, balanced and blueprinted the whole thing. And we think on the dyno it showed about 365 horsepower. This gives you an increase of about 50 to 65 horsepower. However, we also ran a little higher boost since this car also got a adjustable boost control. A boost control you can operate from your cockpit, and also a electronic boost gauge got installed into the dash in place of the clock. Even though the Porsche suspension on the turbo is set up more than adequate for the normal use of the car, we feel that it could be a little firmer, so the shock absorbers were changed to the first firmer stage, which are Bilstein shocks. The rear torsion bars got changed from 26 to 29 millimeters, and the sway bars got changed from 18 to 20 in the rear and from 20 to 22 in the front. We do normally not change the front unless the car has limited slip, which this car of course has.